arrives like a quiet breath of fresh air, bringing life back to the earth after the long, silent sleep of winter. In the soft mornings, when the sun barely touches the horizon, a gentle sound begins to ripple through the awakening world, the sweet, soothing chirps of sparrows. Their songs float lightly on the breeze, weaving through the still branches, fluttering over fields just beginning to turn green again. It's a sound that speaks of hope, of new beginnings, and of the endless, tender renewal that spring promises. The sparrow, small and humble, has a voice that fills the world with peace. Its song is not grand or boastful, but simple and pure. A series of light, dancing notes that make the air itself seem alive. It's in these quiet songs that the true spirit of spring is revealed. As the earth warms, the sparrows become more lively, their sounds filling parks, gardens, forests, and even city streets. Everywhere they go, they carry the spirit of renewal with them. Each chirp seems to brush away the heaviness of winter, replacing it with warmth and lightness. In the early morning, when the world is still wrapped in mist and dew, the sparrow's song is often the first sound that greets the new day. The melody is delicate, like the first touch of sunlight on a frost-covered leaf. It invites you to pause, to breathe deeply, and to listen. In that moment, nothing else matters. Not the rush of daily life, not the noise of the world. Only the soft, rhythmic songs of the sparrows echoing through the stillness, reminding us that life in its most beautiful form is simple and gentle. As the day grows brighter, the songs of the sparrows blend with the rustling of new leaves, the buzzing of bees, and the distant call of other birds. The forest becomes an orchestra of life, with the sparrows as some of its most joyful musicians. Sparrows are often found hopping among blooming flowers, darting through the fresh green leaves, or perched on young branches swaying in the breeze. Their feathers, soft browns and grays, seem almost to disappear into the colors of the earth, as if they are a natural part of the landscape itself. But it's their voices that lift them out of the background, that turn a simple spring morning into something almost magical. Their chirping is not random. It's communication, a language of joy, of companionship, of calling and answering, of welcoming the world anew. In quiet gardens, a single sparrow's voice can fill the air with song, spinning invisible threads of music between branches and blooms. In city parks, their calls blend with distant traffic sounds, creating a soft reminder that nature persists even in the busiest of places. There is a wisdom in their simplicity. The sparrows do not rush the morning. They do not demand attention. They simply sing, and by doing so, they create a world where time seems to slow down, where the heart can beat a little more softly. Their songs are short and rhythmic, often rising and falling like tiny waves. Each chirp is clear and bright, cutting through the soft hum of spring air. It's a sound that feels clean, like the sky after rain. Springtime sparrow songs are a celebration of smallness, of the small things that make life beautiful. The first buds on trees, the way grass smells after a rain, the way light looks when it filters through new leaves. The sparrows sing all of this into being. As the season moves forward, their songs shift slightly. The urgency of finding mates and building nests fills their calls with new energy. Yet even then, the basic soothing quality remains. Their voices always carry a warmth, a promise that life continues, that growth is inevitable, and that beauty can be found in the simplest corners of the world. Sparrows nest in hidden places, under eaves, in hedges, in thick shrubs. As they build, their songs become part of the landscape, a background music that makes everything feel more alive. Their calls are sometimes quick, like laughter, sometimes drawn out and melodic, like a soft sigh. Always, they hold a peace that invites the listener to stop and simply be, to sit quietly and listen to the earth breathing. Walking through a forest path or sitting quietly by a garden, the sparrow's song is like a hand reaching out, asking you to notice. To notice the flutter of petals, the sparkle of dew, the slow stretch of a tree toward the sun. In their songs, there is a timelessness. Long before cities rose and fields were plowed, sparrows sang in spring. Long after we are gone, they will continue, their tiny voices carrying the eternal message of renewal. In spring, the earth is new again, and so are we. Every soft chirp reminds us that we too can start fresh, can shake off the weight of the past seasons and lift our hearts toward the light. It is not only in the deep countryside that you can hear them. Even among concrete and glass, sparrows find a way to sing. On busy streets, in quiet alleys, on sun-warmed rooftops, wherever there is a sliver of nature left, there the sparrows will be, bringing spring's message to whoever stops long enough to listen. Sometimes, sitting under a wide sky, hearing nothing but the distant sound of sparrows, it's possible to feel connected to everything. The trees, the earth, the air, and the countless generations of life that have come before and will come after. Their songs remind us that peace isn't something we have to search for. It's already here, in the morning air, in the breath between moments, in the small songs of small birds living their full, beautiful lives. Spring teaches patience. The sparrows teach us joy. Their soft sounds are a thread tying together all living things, a reminder that even the smallest voice can carry the biggest truth. When the days grow warmer and the flowers burst into bloom, the sparrows sing with a new brightness. Their notes dance in the air like petals caught in a playful breeze. And always, always, they soothe. They wrap the heart in a gentle music that says, "You are alive, you are part of this world, and it is a beautiful world." As evening falls, the sparrows' songs slow. The air grows cooler, the colors softer. Yet even in the twilight, their voices can be heard, soft, content, at peace with the turning of the day. In every chirp is a story of beginnings, of courage, of the beauty found in simple things. In every song is a prayer for calm mornings, for joyful afternoons, for peaceful nights. As long as there are sparrows, there will be songs of spring, songs to remind us of who we are and how beautiful it is to simply be. Close your eyes and let the soothing sparrow sounds of spring fill you with peace.